Jo. Ich hätte gesagt, auf geht's in Teil 2. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars oder Baphomets Fluch, Verschwörung der Tempelritter, Reforged. Ich habe tatsächlich gesehen, also wir haben gerade den 31. Januar und es wurde angekündigt für Early 2026, also dieses Jahr, dass der zweite Teil von Broken Sword, Baphomets Fluch, wie auch immer, jetzt auch eine Reforged-Version angekündigt gekriegt hat. Also schon vor ein paar Monaten und die soll Anfang diesen Jahres rauskommen. Wir hatten im ersten Teil überlegt, ob wir die weiteren Teile ausspielen. Werde ich mal sehen, bisher gefällt es mir. Aber dann warten wir für den zweiten Teil auf jeden Fall auf das Reforged Remaster, weil das ist ja mega. Das passt ja perfekt. Aber machen wir erstmal weiter. Spielen wir erstmal den Teil. Ich weiß gar nicht, macht Continue Sinn? Wahrscheinlich, ne? Ja, passt. Wir hatten letztes Mal aufgehört auf der Weltkarte, damit wir nach Irland kommen. Ich habe aber gemerkt, ich kann auf der Irland-Karte nicht speichern. Also auf der World Map nicht speichern. Deswegen musste ich einmal zurücklaufen. Just a second. So, das funktioniert. So, sonst läuft das, ne? Ja, okay. Dann gucken wir doch mal nach Lochmern. Lochmern in Irland. Wo, jetzt muss ich gerade überlegen, wo der Tripod eine Rolle spielt. Ne? Da kam der Tripod her und das wurde auch irgendwie mit Verbindung zu Templern gefunden. Der Tripod, der auf dem Pergament ist, was wir jetzt irgendwie lösen wollen. Wo alle hinterher waren, wo Leute für gemordet haben. Okay. So. McDavids.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Lochmarn.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
Okay, hat er Probleme mit Seasickness? Oder ist er geflogen?
It was a trap door in the sidewalk. I tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside.
Okay. Verwenden alle Items noch? Ja, okay.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door. The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water. I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Schwächling. Oh, Box.
It was a featureless plastic box firmly attached to the wall of the building. I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Okay. Okay, also man kann da oben hoch. Und da.
The lad was doing his best to express his adolescent aggression. His effort was somewhat diminished by the fringe of milk on his lightly feathered upper lip. Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Oh, interesting. Könnten direkt Detective spielen. Als wenn sich die Möglichkeit ergibt. Na, komm.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
I'm
You're a head
American.
case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I'm
Lügner,
trying
oder?
to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being
Eh.
strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Okay. Well, it's trash stuff, right?
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. They gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding. Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's a clown's nose. I was almost killed by the guy who wore it.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested. What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir, I never seed it before in my life.
Never seed it.
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
He
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
ach, das war der Typ, der hier Ausgrabung
Do you
macht,
know a
ne?
man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Wie war das nochmal? Der hat die Ausgrabung für den Tripod gemacht? Oder der hat auf jeden Fall, ich weiß nicht, ob die hier waren, aber da hat er es gemacht und der ist extra hier hingekommen, hat also sein Vermögen und seine Karriere aufgegeben, um hier die Ausgrabung zu machen oder so, ne? Also muss mega wichtig sein.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids.
Sure.
10 kids if you count the wives.
Sure thing.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Was ist das für ein Bild? Achso, von der Ausgrabung. Fragen wir erst im Castle.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only,
What?
oh, nothing.
Oh, interesting.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
Do you know anything about Peagram's Dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Loch Man would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
What does this Fitzgerald guy look like?
Big head, big ears, and face irons.
What?
You know, spectators, glasses. He's blind as a bat without him.
Okay, Ghost.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Very rational.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay. Ach, der ist das. Ich dachte schon. Telefon. Hier Pump. Glass, Washer, Plug, Patch. Okay. Ja, fangen wir doch mal mit dem Mann hier an, wa?
I recognized the guy from McGuire's description. He was real twitchy.
Okay, der ist wohl wichtig. Fangen wir erst den.
The guy with the fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except his playing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed oblivious to him. He wasn't listening. The guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture. Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I am sir. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Does this
Er macht's
tool
einfach.
mean anything to you?
I'd say it was for lifting manhole covers.
How come you know that?
I'm a man of the world, Mr. Stobart.
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
It's a clown's nose, isn't it? I haven't been to a circus since I was 10 years old. O'Donnelly and I walked all the way to Ballymore, 15 miles in our bare feet.
What do you make of this tissue?
I guess that muck on it is grease paint.
There's no fooling you, Mr. O'Brien. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
I'd rather not. You see, I happened to notice that vibrating buzzer in your palm.
Okay, das ist wirklich aufmerksam.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald?
Yes, I do. What you want with him?
I want to talk to him about working at the dig.
What makes you think he did?
The boy outside told me.
I can't imagine anyone employing Sean Fitzgerald on a dig. He wouldn't know a post hole from his elbow.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Pegram thought otherwise, didn't he?
Ah, but it's not difficult to get them history boys excited, is it? Give them a bone to play with, and they're happy as puppies.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that, but he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill.
Ooh.
Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
Ah, stimmt, auf dem Tripod, auf unserem Pergament, was wir gar nicht mit haben, war auch ein Diamant. Voll vergessen.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem, which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
Was it Pegram who dug up the tripod at the castle?
The same man, if he wasn't his twin brother. And can you guess what he did with the tripod?
He sent it to a museum in Paris. I've seen it. How can I get into the castle?
Well, those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Thanks, man. Oh, zum Geist konnte ich nicht mehr fragen. Ach, crazy. Das ist manchmal komisch, wie die Entscheidungen einem weggenommen werden. Finde ich.
Goodbye for now.
Das ist nicht ganz ersichtlich.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there.
Ne, geht nicht mehr.
Oh, nothing. There was a vacant look on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, nobody home. His elbow rested on an obviously soggy piece of towel. It was a beer-stained piece of toweling. The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it.
Und den Moment abwarten. Tatsache.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away. It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian Stout Builds Body. Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
That's right. I found it in Paris.
Well, you look at that. A French sewer key. Marvelous.
Absolutely.
What does this false nose mean to you?
No, you're a clown.
No, not me.
Ha, you're a good one, aren't you? Did you hear that, Michael?
I hate clowns.
Oops.
Listen to this fella. I hate clowns, says he. Isn't he just the funniest man you ever did see, Michael? He's not a clown, Doyle. He's not even remotely funny.
Thanks. Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No, but you should show that to my granny. She could tell you fortune from it.
From a soiled tissue?
Sure. Some people read tea leaves.
Hey, holla.
Reads handkerchiefs.
Gerade in Irland angekommen, haben draußen einen Jungen verhört. Quasi. Denn sie sagt halt, im Castle gibt's einen Geist. Die Ausgrabungsstätte hier von ihm hier ist. Weiß ich nicht, vielleicht kommt's noch dazu. Ja, und danach sind wir in diese Kneipe gegangen und fragen uns hier gerade rum.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Don't be fooled. This is the face of a psychopathic killer.
No. Well, there's one in the eye for me and my men.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
What do you think of this towel?
That's my towel.
It's a fine piece of cloth, if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards and the Vatican itself.
I found it on the bar under your elbow.
I thought it looked familiar.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavoured condoms, more likely.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? That gem is the talk of every town from Lochmarn to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He just joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Oh no, I'm here on vacation.
What's that?
A vacation, Pat. It's what the Americans call a holiday.
Oh, right. In Lochmarn? You come to Lochmarn for a holiday?
Die Diskussion hatten wir
It's a
schon,
very
wa?
pretty place.
Moin,
Where
Chrono.
the hell are you from, mister?
California.
I know it. That's where the prunes come from.
Yeah, amongst other things.
Uh.
Bye for now. Excuse me, Mr. Owen.
Hello there.
Ah, schade. Ich dachte, ich kann was Neues fragen, weil
Nothing.
er was von Writing geschrieben hat.
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever. I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Ich habe selber auch noch nie gespielt, aber hatte dann gesehen, es gibt diese Reforged-Version. Und ja, soll sehr gut sein. Auch ein paar der anderen Teile, irgendwie Teil 3 und 4 wohl nicht, weil es irgendwie komisch 3D ist. Und ich war beim letzten Mal bei dem Game hier, also Part 1, haben wir schon überlegt, ob ich noch die anderen Teile spiele. Bisher gefällt es mir. Ich habe gesehen, für Teil 2 kommt auch so eine Remastered Reforged Edition. Und zwar Anfang diesen Jahres, man weiß ja noch nicht wann. Also spielen wir den zweiten dann auch noch. Bin ich mir relativ sicher.
The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree. The resemblance ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas angel.
Läuft. Whispered World habe ich mit drauf. The Tale of Forgotten World, oder wie das heißt. Oh, Longest Journey, Sam & Max der Alte. Oh, noch einige, die ich alle auch schon geholt habe. Locomotion Locomotion heißt es, glaube ich. Das ist ein neueres. Ganz viel von wie heißen sie? Wayward Pictures oder so ähnlich. Aber wir haben noch einen ganzen Haufen, auf den ich Bock habe. Aber wenn, frag ich auf jeden Fall mal.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Kurz dazu, Deponia könnten wir auch auf jeden Fall mal machen. Ich habe die 4 Teile auch. Schon lange. Ich glaube, ich habe Deponia 1 über die letzten Jahre 2-mal, wenn nicht 3-mal angefangen und immer aufgehört. Ich weiß aber gar nicht mehr warum. Ich fand das sah mega geil aus und geil synchronisiert und so. Aber ich hab's irgendwie immer aufgegeben. Ich weiß nicht warum. Auch immer relativ früh. Ja, könnte man eigentlich auch mal machen. Vielleicht auf dem Stream jetzt genau wieder das Ding, was mich dann so anspornt. Okay, wir spielen das jetzt durch, weil das soll ja ganz geil sein. Aber vielleicht auch mal. Wollte ich einen Room? Ja, warum nicht, ne?
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
Ich frage einfach immer alles, ey.
There's something which might interest you.
Huh? Well, what is it?
My passport to the sewers of Paris.
Is that so? Did you see the snooker last night, Mr. O'Brien?
We haven't got a television, Michael.
I know that. Why is it, if you don't mind me asking?
If God had made us to watch television, we'd all be like Dave.
I take it no one wants to hear about my underground escapades.
Oh, sowas von nicht.
I'd rather drink my own beer.
Ich finde es schon geil, dass wirklich für alles richtig ordentlich Voicelines aufgenommen wurden. Also ja, leider ist das war völlig unnötig. Um das zu zeigen, logischerweise war das unnötig. Aber wir kriegen so einen ganzen Dialog. Voll geil.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
It's not Red Nose Day again, is it?
I don't know. But this is part of a clown's costume.
I know that. Good God Almighty, what do you take me for? And before you ask, I haven't seen any clowns in the bar.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
Well, what's the idea of waving it around in my face? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Ja, ist das wohl Ron? Ron geht mir auch ziemlich auf den Sack mit seinem Rumgebräuche.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't.
Der schiebt sein Ding immer weiter.
What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism?
Dial. Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Never mind.
Wird er nicht drauf einspringen, aber wir versuchen.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez. Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
Nah, it was a long shot. May I
Your
borrow this
towel.
Sure you can. On one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner. With the hygiene problem.
I'm looking for a man named Fitzgerald.
Fitzy. What's he done?
I believe he may have worked at Pilgrim's Dig.
Sean Fitzgerald. Work. You got the wrong guy.
Do you know a man called Pilgrim?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
No.
Oh no, I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pilgrim stay here?
That's right. In the best room in the house.
That's the one with the bed.
Can I see Pilgrim's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home.
I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
Okay.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Thanks. The glass contained a dark liquid like molasses, with a creamy white froth on the top.
Okay. Es wird weniger.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Can I get drunk? Let's try. Jetzt habe ich gerade schon versucht, das zu speichern wie ein Beyond the Steel Sky, was so scheiße war. Ja. Resume. Okay, wir versuchen das. Kann ich noch mehr?
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
may I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Thanks. Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone with manners. And money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout. Thanks.
Okay, das gab eine Trophy. Indecent Proposal. Pinball, Pimps, Pimples und Puke. Okay, ist es dann nur das? Scheint jetzt nicht gerade betrunken zu werden oder sowas.
The glass was empty. Somehow, I felt strangely compelled to...
Haben wir noch.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More beer!
Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Gets drunk, maybe? Ist leider weggedrückt, aber ich glaube, er hat gerade geschrien.
Thanks.
So, wenn ich ihn jetzt anspreche, passiert nichts,
Excuse
ne?
me.
Yes, sir?
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More Bier.
More beer over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, das ist das Letzte. Dann lassen uns noch eins da hinstellen und ist gut.
Thanks.
Erzählt halt auch nichts mehr, ne?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
More beer over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, passiert nichts. Gut. Dann reden wir jetzt mal... Ach nee, hier gibt's noch was anzugucken. Dann reden wir mal mit Rotznase in der Hoffnung, dass der mal aufhört zu rotzen.
Thanks.
War echt nervig. Okay. It's just for balls. Got it.
It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Makes sense.
It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
Get out.
Ja, ist okay.
The end of the bar was hinged, like...
Get out.
Ja, muss ja alles ausprobieren. So, mit ihm reden wir zuletzt. Das ist ja unser Fitzgerald, Sean.
I'd been taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses. Hi there, old-timer.
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Egal, let's do it. I will do it.
Identify this tool?
No.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity.
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Rotzt du mal weiter in dein Glas.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face, and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
Hey, would you like to shake my... No, on second thought, forget it. What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yes. Little plastic picture.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No,
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
I'm looking for Sean Fitzgerald. Have you seen him?
Never heard of him.
Don't you
Is
come
it
from around
Star?
here?
None of your business. I didn't ask where you come from, did I?
I'm from California.
That's your problem.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Von uns sagt, dass das der Feller gegraben hat?
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Kannst aber nicht gerade gucken ohne Brille.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk. In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Das klang aber anders als das, was der andere gesagt hat.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
Ah!
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh,
Geil.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
you can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Ja, also das Geisterproblem schon erledigt. Die haben sich aber gegenseitig gesehen. Na ja, gut.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
What can it do?
I'll see you later.
Please tell me. Ich hab davon 18 Stück gefunden oder so.
I recognized the guy from McGuire's description. He was real twitchy. Mr. Fitzgerald?
What?
I need to speak with you urgently.
What's the problem?
Wir fangen
What do
erst
you
mal
think
an.
this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, at least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Hallo. Ja, alles gut soweit. Spielen wir mal fröhlich weiter.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Und selbst.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
Sehr gut.
Ever seen this towel before?
Doesn't it belong on the bar?
Very observant, Fitzgerald.
Okay, das hat mal gar nichts gebracht. Na gut.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Okay.
Did you work at Professor Pilgrim's dig?
What gave you that idea?
McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damned hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Oh.
Have you heard about the gem which Pilgrim found?
I heard a rumor, but you
Huh.
can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Ah, ist wohl der Gem hier drin, wa?
Where can I find Professor Pilgrim?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Okay.
See you later.
Ich habe jetzt aber mehr erwartet, aber er hat doch hier safe den Gem. Also, das war ja sehr offensichtlich. Gut, ich hätte gesagt, wir haben ja alles gemacht erstmal. War interessant, aber nicht so wichtig. Ihm noch die Story mit dem Ghost erklären, wenn das geht.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pilgrim gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
No, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
Do you know where I could find Fitzgerald?
Ja, das
He's
wissen wir.
inside, but you won't get no sense out of him.
How come? Is he drunk?
He's like a frightened rabbit. A real bag of nerves. Find the fella's scared of his own shadow.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay.
I heard that Pilgrim had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Loch Man all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pilgrim made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Der war schon reich.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Jetzt was Neues fragen, weil wissen wir, wie wir mit dem umgehen sollen. Ah, sonst vielleicht irgendwie hier
Hello.
was.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pilgrim.
He's a little liar. He'll say anything to get attention.
Well, it's his word against yours, I guess. See you later.
So, haben wir vielleicht schon das Richtige? Wenn wir das da draufschmeißen auf den Plug und dann erschreckt er sich. Dann sehen wir, was im Karton ist oder sowas. So die Richtung.
Get out.
Ah, dammit. Ich dachte, du wirfst es vielleicht. Das macht auch keinen Sinn, ne? Er versucht dann immer dahin zu gehen.
Get out.
Okay, gehen wir erstmal davon aus, dass hier nichts ist. Gehen wir mal den Weg da weiter. Wahrscheinlich kommen wir dann zum Castle. Hätte sein können. Mal da lang. Nur den Typen.
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots. Hi, do you speak English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Ja, sure.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris.
Peter. Peter's denn da?
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown.
Is that a fact? Why did you do that now?
He's a psychotic killer. I think he may be connected with Pilgrim's disappearance. What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it. Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Okay.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding
Ja,
stuff.
der hier oben, ne? Hab ich auch schon gedacht. Ich habe mich auch gefragt, wie hat er die Scheiße so hochgestapelt? Also jetzt mal ganz ehrlich, wie soll er das gemacht haben? Ah, macht schon wenig Sinn.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Ho
Is that
ho.
your name? Tommy Merlin?
No, but what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause.
Where'd he go?
Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just remembered something. Have you any use for this towel?
Whatever gave you that idea? Oh dear me, no.
Have you seen Professor Pilgrim?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pilgrim's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
True.
I guess not.
Pilgrim has run off with the gem.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
True.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell.
Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar Preceptory.
Oh, the Templar.
Where was the site of the Templar Preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Okay.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance. Not while I'm here to stop you.
Okay, also den könnten wir loswerden vielleicht.
I have to go now.
So, was geht hier? Castle. Oh, was? Das war's schon? Und das kommt hin? Okay, wenn hier jetzt nicht mehr viel passiert, dann, ja, mal gucken. Weiß ich noch nicht ganz, was
The
wir machen.
gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
Bro.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Klingt komisch, ich versuch's. Er will auch gar nicht aufs Schloss, er geht immer nur auf die Tür. Okay. Sagen wir es mal so, wir haben ja jetzt viel Trial and Error gemacht, indem ich allen meine Gegenstände gezeigt habe. Jetzt könnte ich natürlich nur höchstens außerhalb was benutzen. Ah, wir können noch das Tool mal hier versuchen. Ist zwar auch kein Dings dran, aber vielleicht kriegt man es auf.
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want to know?
See you later.
Okay, mister.
Das habe ich nur an dem Ding hier versucht.
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
Schade. Macht keinen Sinn.
I considered tying the towel to the grating, but it seemed pointless.
Oder ging es hier links noch weiter? Nö. Ich komme auch gerade nicht raus, ne? Das ist ganz interessant. Also ich komme jetzt nicht zurück. Ich komme nicht wieder zum Airport.
Hello.
Sorry to bother.
Könnten einmal zu Hause anrufen bei Nicole. Hat sie noch eine Idee? Oder passiert was, weil ich hier was Neues erzähle?
Hello, Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kinda sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Pegram?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Schade. Okay. Was machen wir? Wir machen Sachen. Und jetzt versuchen wir mal eben mit allen zu reden, ob irgendwas Neues zu reden ist.
He wasn't listening. Excuse me. Hello. Oh, nothing. Hey. Hello, Derek.
Oh.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box
needs a spot of lubrication.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again. Just a point this time, Michael. 1 point of brown coming up.
Coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Bye for now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Okay, es gab wieder eine Trophy. Social Work, get to know all the locals. Heißt wohl, ich habe alle,
Just give me a shout when you do.
alle Möglichkeiten ausgereizt. Was ist das?
Hello again.
What?
Hey,
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
he weird.
I'll see you later. Hello again.
What?
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Bro, chill mal. You are creepy, sir.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Okay. Hey, ich will das haben. Ich dachte, ich krieg einen Stahldraht vielleicht.
Did you ever see Fitzgerald at Peagram's Dig?
I never heard of either of them.
I'll see you later.
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Just my luck. Grafted up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Peagram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not in the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefits at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Peagram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Yes, yes, Sean.
So where did Peagram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Oh, warten wir eigentlich immer auf den hier, oder was passiert hier manchmal?
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Okay, jetzt hat er das Ding da liegen, cool. Marquet? Okay.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Peagram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't.
Hat das jetzt wieder eingesteckt? Ich habe mich drauf geachtet. Scheiße.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
Man from Paris. Jacques Marchais. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Marquet. Okay, direkt ein Gesicht dazu, auch nett.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Ja, schade. Das hat wohl nicht geklappt. Ups.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Der wurde aber
You
gerade eine...
should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Ist gerade jemand überfahren worden. Nein, 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 nein.
Almost as if he'd sensed my intentions, the old derelict snatched the wire from the table. As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Das hat funktioniert.
It was a short piece of wire, twisted into a rough circle.
Okay, nur mal eben gucken. Sorgt sich jetzt noch irgendeiner darum, dass Rainer überfahren wurde, oder ist es denen wirklich egal?
Excuse me? Yes, sir?
Oh, ne.
Aren't you gonna see what happened to Fitzgerald?
Why?
Didn't you hear what the kid said? The man's been hit by an automobile.
You don't want to listen to Maguire. He's
Ah,
a
deswegen.
whole liar and a hooligan.
I'm really concerned for Fitzgerald's safety.
Why? He's probably gone home, unless he's in the ditch.
Don't you care about him? He was real uptight when he left the bar.
And whose fault was that? You were talking to him, not me.
That's
True.
right, Michael.
It's not wrong you are there, Mr. O'Brien.
Now, just a minute, you guys. All I did was ask him about Pegram.
That fella owes me 180 quid. That's an awful lot of money, Michael.
With compound interest, too. It grows with each time of telling.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ich vermute mal, die sagen mir nichts anderes mehr.
Hello, Derek. Oh, nothing really.
Wir haben ja jetzt gequatscht.
Excuse.
Hello. Young Fitzgerald seems to have a problem.
Yeah. I don't know what got into him.
He's a strange lad. Gets wrapped up inside himself.
Oh, no.
Warum hat er noch einen Draht? Gar nicht awkward. Ah, jetzt liegt er nicht mehr hin. Okay.
Hello again.
What?
Aren't you concerned about what happened to Fitzgerald?
No.
I'll see you later.
Das ist eine Antwort. Okay. Gehen wir. Gucken, was mit ihm passiert ist. Oder wir können den Stahldraht nehmen, um vielleicht ins Gatter zu kommen oder so. So, mal zu gucken. That's my guess. Sorry. Wenn die ganze Zeit nur zuhört, ne? Oh, es ist schon oft.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. but the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and it's an
Ouch.
awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Wir wissen von Pixie. Der Clown hat Clown-Kostüm und Pixie-Kostüm gekauft.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy caught up in a whirlpool of intrigue.
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah, you've been drinking mucky beer in the boozer.
Only a few glasses.
Geht, spielt das eine Rolle?
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy...
Ich dachte, er kennt ihn vielleicht noch.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, also irgendwas hier mit Switch. Können wir drin Strom abstellen oder sowas?
The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie's car, revealing a switch.
Ich könnte mal wieder speichern. Also der macht zwar Autosaves, aber I like my manual saves. Okay, jetzt was sehen? Vielleicht.
It was a trap door in...
Nee. Oh! Oh, es ist hier für die Kabel. Das ist einfach das am Ende.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand. It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
You just break that shit. Nein, sollst du nicht hingehen? Okay, also nur der Switch ist kaputt. Ah, schade. Wo ist der Switch?
I tried to flip the switch with the lifting key, but it was much too cumbersome for the job.
Das ist ein nasser Handtuch. Macht gar keinen Sinn, ne? Huh. Okay. What to do? Nicht wieder alle Leute ansprechen. Sind gleich 1,5 Stunden hier und wir haben eigentlich nur mit den Leuten gesprochen.
What do you want to know?
Schon sehr Dialog-heavy.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Erst mal da gucken.
Hi. It's me again.
So I see.
Oh, Sportscar.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car. And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
True? Lass mal im Dialog laufen, bin sofort da, ich höre noch alles.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Okay.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them.
Huh?
In a question of superior acceleration, I'd put me money on the Ferrari.
True.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack.
Nah.
What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
No!
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Echt? Echt?
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
So kann ich jetzt nicht mehr in die Bar. Ich kann nichts machen. Oh, doch.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
Here we go. Let's die. Oh, warte mal. Jetzt sollten wir nochmal speichern. Jetzt immer noch nicht, ob man hier sterben kann. Aber hey, es wurde jetzt ein paar Mal gesagt, dass wir hier einfach sterben können.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
What? Ist er wohl dran? Da kommt er wohl dran. There's a crack, there's a gap.
Above my head was a gap in the wall where the massive stones had fallen away.
Ui.
There was a narrow crack between two of the stones where the centuries-old mortar had crumbled away. I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Oh. It's useful. Yay!
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Okay, wir brauchen es wirklich nochmal. Seltsamer Angle. A goat? It's a goat? There's a hole. There's a goat. There's a block. Soll ich noch weitergehen? Okay. Hier scheint nichts mehr zu sein. Also komme ich auch nicht dahin, wa? Is that the problem here? Yes, it is. Okay. Kann ich hiermit was machen oder komme ich da auch nicht dran? So, kurz besser.
It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
Nö, kommen wir nicht dran. Okay. Macht der irgendwas? Sowas wie weggucken oder so?
It was the fiercest, meanest-looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
Das ist richtig.
Hey, Billy. The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Ja. What can we do? Mit dem Wire bis da hinkommen ist jetzt ein bisschen wild, oder? Ja. Ich will mir das Handtuch über den Kopf werfen. Oh, er wirft das wieder nicht, ne? Ah, oh, okay. Okay, können wir ihn irgendwie ablenken? Okay. So, das Tissue in die Fresse. Nö. Do you know this man? Okay. Das wird auch nicht klappen, I guess. Frisst er das? Macht eigentlich gar keinen Sinn. Do you know Grüber? Erst mal ausprobiert. Keinen Sinn. Okay. Jetzt hier ist auch Quatsch. Oh, warte mal, ich kann im Liegen was machen. What? Der steht auch einfach nur auf.
The top of a ladder rose out of the squarely dug hole.
What to do, what to do. Was anderes, wenn ich hier liege? Nein. Ich werde doch nicht schneller, ne? Ne. Er ist immer zu langsam. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Er bleibt einfach liegen. Schon interessant. Nein, nein, nicht so weit hin. Naja, sonst ist... Ja, geh weg. Sonst ist hier aber gar nichts. Komm ich nicht mal bis hier hinten hin? Ne, weil er dann immer da lang geht. Das ist das beste Rätsel im Spiel, okay. Warum das Beste in Anführungsstrichen? Jetzt hat doch hier. Ah, Bro. 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 Ernsthaft. Geht da. Nein. Go back. Geht mal außen rum. Die Ecke hier bringt gar nichts, oder? Ja. Aber ich könnte vielleicht das Ding wiederholen. Ich weiß nicht, ob er da jetzt drankommt an den Crack. Wäre irgendwie komisch, aber... Okay, ist richtig dumm. Ja, gib mir mal noch einen Moment. Aber vielleicht, wenn du die Lösung kennst, vielleicht brauche ich dich gleich. Ja, jetzt komme ich hier überhaupt zurück. Okay. Ja gut, aber dann komme ich nicht wieder hoch. Kann ich ihn wieder rausnehmen? Kann ich. Okay.
I tugged the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Okay, ich krieg's nicht wieder. Kann ich es jetzt schon lösen? Du weißt nur noch, dass es blöd ist. Ey, das ist blöd. Das wäre nochmal runter. Wir gucken, was passiert, wenn wir in die Bar kommen, weil jetzt der Dings da ist. Nichts Neues, was hilft, ne?
I didn't have the first idea how to pick a lock.
Thanks for telling. Das war mal wichtig. Nicht, dass er versucht, ich kann mit der Tür und dem Draht nichts machen. Wenn ich mir das Schloss nicht angucke. Okay, wir gehen mal zurück.
Hey, Maguire,
What do you want to know?
what do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
See you later, kid.
Tag auf dem
Okay,
Bauernhof.
mister.
Okay, also er ist hier.
Hello.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met. I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
Let's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
Okay.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plot.
There's no beer.
Also ich hab da ja noch ein Bier.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
I gotta go.
Hello.
What now?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
I gotta go. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there.
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
Maguire's always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
Okay.
Goodbye, friend.
Hello.
What now?
Do you know anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade snare.
I gotta go.
Ich glaube zwar nicht, dass Doyle uns irgendwas sagen kann, aber wir probieren es mal aus.
Hello there again, mister.
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Not me, mister.
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns? Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When
Sure.
she woke up, there he was. A little fella. All in green.
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips her in a daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are. Proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Okay, erzähl mir mehr.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Rank bastards.
Bye for now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
Oh no, a wire.
Does this piece of wire...
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
Das kann ich ja mit der
I was
Bierpumpe machen.
about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Ja, nimm's nicht mit. Können wir irgendwas im Biertrunk finden? Scheint nicht viel Sinn zu machen. Also ich glaube, hier komme ich erst irgendwie hin, damit was zu machen, wenn wir irgendwas draußen mit dem Switch hinkriegen.
What? Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh, no. Never saw it before. No.
Nur weil du noch eins hast? Okay.
I'll see you.
Ich habe nur versucht, den anzusprechen, ne? Und er sagt nein. So, ich direkt mit Items mit ihm interagiere.
He wasn't listening.
Ja, okay. Klar. Okay, so groß vergessen habe ich jetzt nichts. Irgendwas Neues. So, das Menü. Hä? Okay.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie.
Ja, das haben wir verstanden. Hier was kombinieren. Oh, kann man nicht kombinieren? Doch.
That...
Wäre weird, wenn ich das schon in der Zeit machen können. Naja. Ja, wird jetzt nichts Neues wissen, ne?
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want?
Okay, also ich
See
habe
you
mit allen,
Okay, Mr.
ich habe mit allen geredet. So muss ich das Goat-Rätsel jetzt schon lösen. Da hat man nur gesagt, ich komme nicht durch, ne? Ja.
Pushing with all my strength.
Ja gut, dann gehen wir wieder hoch. Machen wir das scheiß Goat. Blöde Ziege. Können wir hier doch noch was machen?
The lifting key was rammed tightly into the crack in.
Glaube nicht. Okay, Mucke. Chill. Warum bleibe ich liegen? Ich kann ja nur an 2 Stellen getroffen werden. Also ich kann nicht aufstehen und einfach dahin rennen. Kann ich hier schnell hin? Ne. Sowas von zu langsam. Ja, macht er nicht. Okay, versuchen es mal. Ja, macht das immer an der Seite. Oh! Ja, da rennt er auf einmal. Ja, am Arsch. Was ist das denn?
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
The Goat, The Myth, The Legend. Wir haben ein Achievement gekriegt. Was ist denn das? Zum Glück haben wir das rausgefunden. Das hätte ich nachgucken müssen. Was ist das denn? Er geht hier die ganze Zeit wie ein alter Mann durch die Gegend. Aber da einfach nicht, wenn ich so da rumlaufe, da kann er sprinten. What the fuck? Ja, scheiße Goat, wa?
It was a rusted piece of iron. No way was I going near that old goat. Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and...
Ja gut, dann kommen wir jetzt durch. Was anderes macht keinen Sinn mehr, ne? Okay. Tschüss, Goat. Ach du Heiliger. Okay, das war... Dafür, dass es jetzt das erste Rätsel war, in dieser fast 2 Stunden, in diesem fast 2-stündigen Abschnitt. Aber das ist ein Arschrätsel, ja? Das ist das beste Rätsel. Oh, sorry. Ach, das meintet ihr mit Herzinfarkt. Sorry. Er war vorher sehr, sehr ruhig. Okay, aber jetzt sind wir hier. Jetzt seid ihr auch dabei, ne? Jetzt seid ihr wieder wach. Geht doch.
The bench had probably been used by Pegram and his archaeological team. The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
Wir waren dabei.
The sack contained a fine white powder.
Oh, cocaine?
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints. It was a handful of plaster left in the castle
doof,
by
Gips.
Pegram's archaeology team.
Plaster, Deutsch. Gips. Ja. Okay. Gibt's beim Gipser. Okay, mit dem Ding können wir gar nichts machen. Panel, Holes, Statue.
Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants. I tried in vain to move the panel. It was a statue which had fallen from its place on the wall. 5 fingers of stone projected from the back of the carving.
Das ist quasi das Ding nur runtergefallen.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Bräuchten wir Wasser oder so, ne? Oder macht er das jetzt nur mit Gips? Braucht man dafür nicht Wasser, damit das ein Gipsabdruck wird? Das macht doch keinen Sinn.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement. I smoothed.
Hier nochmal draufschmeißen. Wie? Du sollst das nochmal umkippen, verdammt.
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster.
Ach, wir haben das nasse Towel. Das ist doch nass, oder nicht? Ja.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first
Ach
experience
so,
of
ja
home
klar.
improvement.
Klar. Hilft. Hä? Okay. Holz.
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened. There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately.
Jetzt aufheben.
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen.
Ah, nee. Hm.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand.
Bringt ja alle gar nichts. Das vorher schon kombinieren? Nee.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Soll das ein Hinweis sein, dass das nicht nass genug ist?
I reached into the sack, but it was empty. The only object on
Ich mir auch nichts draus basteln. Hey. Ja, komisch gewesen. Hm. Ich habe jetzt nur den Gips gekriegt. Geht ja nicht hin. Ne. Ne. Okay, ich kann nicht irgendwie was mit Billy machen. Ey, ich bin so überfragt. Jetzt muss ich ja irgendwas geändert haben, damit ich das scheiß Handtuch nass kriege, oder nicht? Oder bin ich doof und ich brauche kein Wasser für Gips? Damit ich einen Gipsabdruck kriege. Weil willst du ja nicht da rausziehen.
Hey,
What do you want?
do you know what this white powder is?
No?
See you later.
Okay, mister.
Ich finde es aber noch frech, dass das hier, dass der Handbuzzer hier nicht drauf passt. Der hat extra einen Schalter, hinten kommt Strom raus. Also quasi könnte das ja eine Verbindung sein. So, das Bier. Hey. Damn it!
Hello. What now? Do you recognize this white powder?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
I gotta go.
Kann man das eigentlich so genauso machen? Ja, ne?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there.
What do you make of this?
Could it be bicarbonate of soda?
Schneller.
Hey,
Hello there again, mister.
do you recognize this white powder?
No, I don't.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Does this?
I knew it. The minute you walked through the door, I knew you spelled trouble.
Now, just a minute.
It might be what you're used to in New York, but we don't use that stuff here.
Okay.
Hey, it's plaster. I found it in the castle. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I don't want any.
Just give me a shout when you...
Ich bin sehr verwirrt gerade.
Hello again.
What?
What do you make of this white powder?
Ah! Hay fever!
It was a handful of plaster left in the.
Schau, ich dachte, das ist jetzt nass gerotzt.
Hello again.
What?
I'll see.
Jetzt muss ja irgendwas hier mit sein. Ich komme hier halt nicht hinter. Ich rufe mal die Tante einmal nochmal an, die Nicole. Sonst bin ich gleich ein bisschen aufgeschmissen.
Hello? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Ich werde nochmal versuchen, den anderen Heini anzurufen. Ich wüsste überhaupt nicht, warum das eine Rolle spielt.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Danke. Sehr freundlich.
It was an electrical plug.
Ja, ne, wir können da nicht hin.
It was an electric glass washer. It looked.
Also, wenn wir das Bierglas leer trinken, spielt das noch eine Rolle? Und damit interagieren. Und jetzt kommen wir es nicht. Das haben wir schon ausprobiert. Wasser da rein macht gar keinen Sinn. Trink's nochmal aus.
The glass was empty. Somehow, I'd managed. I felt strangely compelled to. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Okay, noch ein neues Bier bestellen.
Give me another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Gopalene stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world.
Okay, er hat jetzt mal was anderes gesagt.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
Oh,
Not my beer, is it?
okay.
Thanks.
Ja, wollen wir noch nichts machen, ne?
Get. I could try to fix your glass washer.
Oh no, not unless you're a qualified electrician.
Ah, jetzt kann ich ihm ja die Karte zeigen. Dass ich es doch wäre. Okay, weirdes Rätsel. Die Rätsel in diesem Part sind bisher
Excuse me.
ziemlich weird und
Yes,
nicht
sir?
so gut.
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no, isn't that marvelous? Ha, here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer. And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Mach mal ein Save, weil ich keine Lust habe, wenn ich da jetzt irgendwas mache, dass er mich wieder rausschmeißt. Noch mal ein ganzes Bier zu saufen.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me. There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Wäre auch seltsam. Kann man irgendwas mit dem Wire machen am Plug? Ja.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man, on the house.
Free half pint.
Could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay, dann machen wir das.
Touching the glass washer would have been like putting my hand in a blender.
Hey, progress.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
Okay. Indiana Jones. Jetzt ist es gleich heller, je länger wir hier stehen. Immer noch geilster Moment in Fate of Atlantis. Es wird heller, je länger wir unten sind. Wir sollen wahrscheinlich einfach den Hebel ziehen.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Not bad.
I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place. My hand closed on a long metal rod.
Okay. Ich sehe aber auch keine Flashlight oder so. Falls das Rätselslösung ist. Was soll ich denn mit dem Lever machen?
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
gucken. Vielleicht ist ja oben jetzt irgendwas anders an dem Tor oder so. Ich hoffe, ich muss nicht nochmal mit allen reden, weil die jetzt kein Bier kriegen oder so. Ist dann wieder irgendwas passiert? Ah, okay.
I
Zum
lifted the
Aufziehen.
trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Oh!
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
Well, he doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay. Das Paket ist schon noch hier. Tada! Und da war der Gem. Jetzt brauchen wir die Flashlight auch
I
nicht mehr.
noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
Okay, alles automatisch.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari. I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there. It was a couple of paper sacks filled with trash. It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize-winning carp.
I don't
It was a bunch of cleaning materials. I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use.
Okay, Karton. Und Faucet. Ah, das Waschbecken.
It was an empty carton which had once contained caustic soda.
Kann ich den mitnehmen?
The carton was damp and soggy, useless. It was a large blue gemstone.
Ja, schade.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Oh, die Flashlight.
It was the barman's flashlight.
Okay, was auch immer er damit noch machen will.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping. I tried to pull the lever, but it wouldn't move with the trap door open.
Okay. Ja, what did I gain? Nothing. Hm. Hilft mir halt alles nicht, ne? Also ich habe jetzt gerade irgendwie keinen Bock, eigentlich den Leuten von dem Gem zu erzählen. Die rasten ja aus. Aber auch nichts, was mir jetzt hilft.
Hello again.
Come on. Bro. Er geht aber auch durch
What?
alle Animations. Okay, hier, Gem. Look
What
at
does
this.
this gem mean to you?
Well, well, would you look at that? Pretty.
Do you recognize it? No. I'll see you. Excuse me. Yes, sir? Does this gem mean anything to you?
Phew. What a beauty.
Ja, glauben
But
wir
you
nicht.
wish that was real, don't you?
Thanks. Hey,
Hello there again, mister.
do you recognize this gem?
Saints be praised. It must be worth a fortune.
Maybe it is. Have you seen it before? It's the one which Pegram took from the dig.
Oh. How come you've got it now?
He left it behind. I'm looking after it.
Oh. You could take that to Dublin and sell it.
Thanks, man.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Do you recognize this gem?
Ah, that's a beautiful stone. Is it the one which Pegram found?
And the reason why both he and Fitzgerald have disappeared.
Then it's only a matter of time before you vanish too.
Das könnte man so sagen.
Hello. What now?
This is the gem that Pegram found in the castle.
So that's what all the fuss was about. I can't see why myself. Why men would fight and steal and kill over a little bauber like that.
Well, it's kind of neat the way it sparkles. I gotta go.
Hello. What?
Okay.
I gotta go.
Oh, hört der Geigenspieler auf, weil ich ihm was Wertvolles zeige?
He wasn't listening.
Na, hätte er sein. Ja, komm, dann erzählen wir Nicole was und dann gehen wir wieder.
Hello?
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me. Are you okay?
Yes, of course.
Well, take care.
Yeah. Any signs of...
Yeah,
What? Did he see you?
he came back and talked to me.
Are you crazy, George? The killer knows who you are.
Relax. It wasn't me he was after. It was Pegram's gem.
Okay, doesn't help. Pack wieder rausnehmen. Ich weiß nicht, was es bringt, aber...
I looked at the plug I'd fixed and felt a glow of...
Ich sagen, der Part ist ein bisschen langweilig. Also es war viel zu viel Quatsch am Anfang. Klar, wir haben auch die Items durchprobiert, aber es wäre jetzt auch nur so eine Viertelstunde oder so. Ups. Ich könnte mit der Flashlight hier reingucken. Oder auch.
I took hold of the grating and pulled...
Wäre weird. Da sagt er kann nicht runterspringen.
It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was...
Okay, das hilft mir alles nicht. Hast du noch was? Erzähl ich jetzt, weil ich kann aber mit der Taschenlampe zu dem Templar-Ding gehen, aber ich weiß nicht, was das helfen soll.
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want to know?
Want a closer look at the gem, Maguire?
No, I don't. Jewels is for girls. You'd better hide that, mister. What if the pixie comes back? You'll be in trouble then.
I don't believe in pixies. Underneath that costume is a psychotic killer.
Smart.
So. Was willst du sagen?
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character.
Ja doch, der stand doch hier, du Idiot.
What do you think of my flag?
It's a torch. That's what we call it on this side of the Atlantic.
Nope.
Do you know what this...
Jetzt haben wir
Nope.
schon. Gut, der kann mir auch nicht helfen.
See you later.
Okay, Miss...
Mit der Taschenlampe können wir die Ziege anleuchten. Vielleicht erschreckt sie und macht irgendwas. Ja, schade. Ich bin mir relativ sicher, dass das nichts bringt, was wir jetzt machen. Also wenn wir jetzt hier nicht weiterkommen, dann würde ich hier mal so einen Hint benutzen. Mal gucken, wie das funktioniert.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Das ist wieder
The patch
aufnehmen.
of sand where the statue had fallen.
Noch mehr drauf machen?
The holes were already full of plaster.
Müssen wir die Holes auch mit Plaster voll machen? Nee. Doesn't make any sense. Und sollte es auch.
It was a statue which had fallen 5 fingers of stone projected from the back.
Wenn ihr mal Game Help. Ich weiß nicht, was wir noch tun sollen. Story so far. Put plaster in the imprint. Now what? Reveal hint, ja. The plaster needs water. There's a faucet. Oh, den nächsten Tipp gibt es erst um 5. Aber ich habe das doch ausprobiert. Ich habe doch ausprobiert, das Handtuch in Faucet zu packen, oder habe ich es nicht? Ich bin gerade davon ausgegangen, dass ich das ausprobiert habe.
The slow drip of water barely dampened the towel.
Okay, entweder habe ich es nicht ausprobiert oder er hat es gerade nicht gemacht, weil das Wasser gelaufen ist.
The faucet creaked.
Er macht das auch. Ah, okay, gut. Dann war die Idee richtig.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Da kann ich mit leben. Ich weiß gerade nur nicht, ob ich es dem Spiel zuschreiben kann oder mir. Ah gut, dann kommen wir weiter. Get in the hole. Okay, ich hoffe, jetzt passiert noch irgendwas Cooles, Spannendes. Mal Zeit. So.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Yay!
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue. The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Da, da, da. Darkness.
A flight of stairs led down into darkness.
Also kann ich nicht rein, ohne Taschenlampe anzumachen? Oh ne, er geht rein. Ah, er nimmt sie automatisch. That's nice. Montfaucon?
Oh, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's, I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running,
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a
Huh?
complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Moment mal. Also, er ist jetzt da runtergegangen, hat das Bild gesehen, Montfaucon, mit einem aufgehangenen Mann. Und dann ist einfach... Was passiert? Er wollte da schlafen. Neben mir war einer tot. What?
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Ja gut, das ist nichts Neues.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Also. Das war schon komisch.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Loch Marne.
Ist das nicht der Gem, der hier drauf ist? Weil hier war der... Sah der anders aus.
That's the gem. That's the tripod in the crew. There's a woman looking, but the reflection... The Night Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teaching. There's a guy working on... There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a...
Ja, also hier kann ich irgendwie nichts Neues machen. Aber das war jetzt ein bisschen
Can't sit
anticlimactic.
here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lopinot at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Der ist wieder ein Arsch. Wer war nochmal Rosso? Dieser Lordignon, oder wie er jetzt hieß, der sollte ja beim Museum sein, aber da war er letztes Mal noch nicht. Oh, Virgin's Gem. Recover an ancient artifact from Lochmain Castle. Oh Gott, das ist Trophy. So mal mit Flower Lady. Okay, wir haben keinen neuen. Ich will gerade nochmal eben. Also. Ach, wir können nicht mehr nach Irland. Das war wirklich Irland. What the fuck? Game, wie arschig. Wie arschig. Oh, das wird Neues.
I beg your pardon. Are you André Lobineau?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No, I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay, shoot.
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Pegram? Professor Nigel Pegram? He's in Ireland, investigating a Templar site, isn't he?
He was, until he disappeared.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, are you?
Well, I try to keep an open mind on the matter. Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Okay.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud. Does the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Loch Marn.
Ach, der redet weiter.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Okay, das gucke ich jetzt nach. Ist das wahr? Ist das wahre Geschichte? Und kommt daher unser Grauen vor Freitag, dem 13.? Freitag, der 13. Ursprung. Freitag der 13. Nur nochmal Wiki. Gilt im Volksglauben als Tag, bla bla, an dem viele Unglücke passieren können. Häufigkeit, nö. Ursprung. Es gibt viele Deutungsversuche für den Aberglauben. Einer beruht auf der Tatsache, dass die 13 und der Freitag jeweils einzeln schon seit langem als Unglückssymbole gelten. Okay, bla. 13 ist die Unglückszahl in nordisch-germanischer Mythologie. 12 Götter sollen zusammen gegessen und den Tod ihres liebsten Gottes Baldur bedauert haben. Loki, der zwielichtige Gott der germanischen und nordischen Sagenkultur, traf als 13. Gott in die Halle ein. Ja, das ist auf jeden Fall was anderes. Wochentag. Nö. Black Friday. Nö. Oh, da. Eines der ersten bezeugten Ereignisse, die auf einen Freitag, den 13. fielen, waren die am 13. Oktober 1307 vom französischen König Philipp IV. Befohlene Verhaftung aller Mitglieder des Tempelordens in ganz Frankreich. Tempelritter. Schon Tage zuvor wurden an allen Dienststellen des Landes versiegelte Umschläge mit den Haftbefehlen versandt. Auch der Haftbefehl gegen den in Paris lebenden Großmeister Jacques de Molay wurde an dem Tag vollzogen. Diese mit Akribie durchgeführte Aktion führte letztlich zur Aufhebung des Tempelordens. Okay. Also das ist jetzt kein Scheiß, den er erzählt. Interessant.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things you read about in the gutter press. Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars, literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flame-grilled at the stake. They died protesting their innocence.
Okay.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet,
Oh.
and then suggested to their victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
The records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burned off. Fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps.
Oops.
What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
Okay, Baphomets Fluch. Deswegen heißt es so. Bin ich mal gespannt, warum das Game eigentlich Broken Sword heißt. Also im Original.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Yeah, we can do that.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie.
Georgie.
Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez. How did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
So gut. Sind wir mehr?
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
Is it true that treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained a mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
Okay.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well,
I'm not so sure about that.
Sorry,
Maybe I
weggedrückt.
should check with her first.
Er wollte die Adresse
female
haben.
friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye. Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf.
What the fuck?
This friend, who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
Ich wurde noch nicht verraten. Ich dachte, wir können noch was
Thanks for your
sagen.
help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Geht nicht, ne? Hat er irgendwas Tolles zu
Pardon me.
sagen?
Oui, monsieur?
Kann der was damit anfangen?
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications, a military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Ja gut, dann mal schnell zurück zu ihr, aber ich vermute ja, das klingt eher wie, wenn ich da hinkomme, war er schon da, hat sie umgehauen und das Manuskript geklaut. Hier könnte ich auch irgendwann nochmal gucken, aber... Oh, Montfaucon. Das hat er mir schon gesagt. Cool. Okay. Oh, alles gut.
Hey, Nico.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philip IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure Andre will tell you all about him.
Hatten wir schon. Okay.
I'll see you.
Okay.
Okay. Ey, gut, dann, keine Ahnung. Passiert das gleich noch oder ist doch nicht schlimm? Manhole-Cover, aber wir haben das Ding nicht mehr, ne? Doch! Ah, wir haben das wieder! Hahaha! Okay, ja gut. Macht Kaffee.
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, It blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was.
Okay, das geht doch nicht mehr.
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work. Obviously, this guy hadn't read the same list. Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
Are you drunk, sir?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
Na komm,
Do
wir
you know
fragen
what
mal
this
durch.
It's a sewer key.
Does it mean anything to you?
Do you belong to some obscure arm of the Masons?
Hastings kommen auch noch.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Aha! A prosthetic nose. Very significant.
It is?
No,
Es gibt mal ein bisschen durch, wenn da nichts kommt.
What do you make of this grease paint?
delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no!
Then please put yours away.
Have you seen this man?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh,
Is that all you can say? Oh!
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
So I didn't.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild
True.
the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. Does this matchbook?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern. Beyond that, who knows?
Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
I doubt it. This isn't my ID. Look at this gem. What do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless gem under people's noses?
So either it's glass or I'm mad? I didn't like to think about that for too long. Do you know what this is?
Aha! You Americans with your notorious nose candy. I read Hollywood Wives. I know all about it.
If you tried to sniff this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils. It's plaster of Paris.
It is. Thank heaven. For one awful moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Alors, the paperwork. You have no idea.
I'll see you.
Oui, monsieur.
Der hätte mal gar nichts gebracht.
In French, English, and German it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the knightly order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Yes.
Fixed to the wall was a sign
True.
in 3 languages. I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
Ja, bevor wir da hochgehen, machen wir es auf.
Hey,
Ah,
you.
dafür ist er
What
da.
do you think you are doing? Leave that cover alone. Now.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Ja, okay, ich hab verstanden. Architecture? Ach, da ist ein Dings. Ah.
An architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here.
Okay, aber kann ich nichts machen. Gut, dann, noch nicht hin. Up we go. Oh ne, halt. Halt. Fountain.
An ornate fountain stood in one corner of the square. I'd have to come by here in the summer to see it working. There was no water to frolic about in, and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow.
Okay. Okay. Looks huge.
A row of old pews, beautifully carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres, firm buttocks of the young ladies, the flabby flesh of the old men. That wasn't a pleasing image, so I went back to the young ladies.
Okay.
Whoa!
Könnten wir ja speichern. Mhm.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Jetzt mal anfangen loszulaufen. So das ja.
A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble lying in perpetual state, waiting in prayer for the judgment day. A knight there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world, I guess. A stone knight lay on the church floor. Just think, there's a dead guy under there. The second stone knight in a row of 4 lay on the church floor. I was surprised Philip le Bel had left this place alone.
Okay, kann uns da angucken. Meine Maus hat sich gerade kurz verabschiedet. Ja, Window.
A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout. A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling.
Was anderes ging hier aber eh nicht, ne? Okay, gucken wir uns lieber eine andere Statue.
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4.
Hier sind
I
halt
wondered if this
auch
guy had
4.
died in combat. A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll. On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Okay.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Achso, wenn wir da durchgucken.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow. Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Und nochmal, was sagt er da?
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Das ist das gleiche, oder? Ist,
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
der zeigt nach unten.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Das ist der 4. Zeigt nach oben und nach unten. Bringt das was? Hm. Ich noch mal den Spruch hören, aber ich
I
glaube,
wondered
es
if this guy had died in combat.
müsste der gleiche sein wie auf dem Pergament.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Lux.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow. Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of
3 nach
statuary.
oben
Had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
und einer nach unten. Also zeigt er mir mit 3 Fingern nach oben und einer nach unten. Ob das hier mit was zu tun hat, aber ich kann da eh nichts dran ändern. Noch weiter? Sieht so aus. Ach, das Window geht auch. Okay.
An enormous window. In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Hm.
A huge arched window. Somehow it looked more modern than its...
Unten hin, bringt das noch was? Oh. Achso, das ist nur drumherum laufen. Ja.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Hm.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Plenum.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
Setzt mal. Ja, das.
Hoping for a big insight
Plenum.
while squinting through a hunk of statuary.
Ja,
Had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Leeres. Okay. Dann. Übersetzer. Sowas? Ja. Disciplinum meam lux videris. Kann das übersetzen? Ich meine, Disziplin setzt du das Licht, das dürfte das gleiche sein, ne? War das richtig geschrieben?
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Ja, wie
A
die
bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
Disziplinum.
Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary.
Ja,
Had been pretty optimistic,
dürfte das gleiche sein. Okay, gehen wir wieder. Weiß nicht, was ich machen soll. Also meine Disziplin, meine Lehre will ich leuchten. Erleuchten. Okay, ist der Mann vielleicht schon mal weg jetzt? Nee, ne? Ja. Der wird jetzt hier auch nichts mehr bringen. Was Neues sagen dazu? Nö, ne?
Hello again.
Hello,
I'll see you.
oui, monsieur.
Matthew. Wir wollen gehen. Okay. Ich könnte beim Museum nochmal nachfragen. Ach, jetzt weiß ich ja, wer Rousseau ist. Ist er hier oder nicht? Ja. Da sollte ich auch noch nachfragen, was gerade Phase ist, ob der noch was rausgefunden hat. Oder? Ja, come on.
Excuse me. What do you want now? Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Stimmt,
Yes,
die
Monsieur?
Gangster.
Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Ah.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
So, was hat er noch zu erzählen? Vielleicht kommen wir danach zum Hospital?
Stop officer to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Ja,
Very well.
Very well.
What now, monsieur?
Ja, ich habe eine Menge Questions. Ja.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur, their fame is widespread throughout France. We haven't forgotten them, unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy. You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur. The flower of chivalry.
Not everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if the Templars were as honorable as...
That's enough. I do not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobbard.
Okay, fangen wir da gleich weiter.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work, but Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
Okay, interessiert ihn nicht.
Why'd he get so wound up about the Knights Templar? They've been dead for centuries. I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
The Templars were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools. You will excuse me.
Okay. Dann gucken wir mal, ob wir jetzt einen neuen Ort haben, und zwar das Hospital. Wir ihm sagen können, ey, Fitzgerald ist, glaube ich, tot. Ah, da. Hospital.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions looked like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
Okay, ist aber auch einfach nur ein Eingang. Ja.
There was no sign of the crew of the ambulance. I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Dramatic.
The young man's face was full of eagerness and enthusiasm. I figured he was fresh from college. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Benny.
Bunny.
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit. Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
And no, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Also wir machen nicht alles.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
Wir hören jetzt auf, jedem alles zu zeigen.
See you later.
Great.
Da kommen wir lang, da kommen wir lang. Weiter geht's ja auch nicht.
The woman managed to look overworked and hassled, though she didn't appear to be doing anything.
Did you leave?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Oh, The guy seemed to be practicing his air of authority.
Bevor der wegrennt. Dachte ich, sprechen wir erst mit dem.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
Ist hart, aber ist an sich erstmal ein ganz gutes Argument seinerseits. Also.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Also erst hat er gesagt, er kennt den Namen nicht. Ist einer, der hier arbeitet, hat er gefragt.
Thanks for your help. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Kann ich lügen? Soll ich lügen? Ich lüge.
Yeah, I'm his, long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age, after a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not. So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Okay. Darf sie dann aber neu anlügen.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For
Oder
me?
so.
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
Ja, ich glaube, weil er Angst vor dem hatte.
Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall.
Die 12?
Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh dear. He's on Ward J2. That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
Okay.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock, alarm call. 6:10, bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
And that's,
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
ich krieg die... Ich hab mir das nicht gemerkt. Scheiße. Ich musste kurz gähnen, ich hab mir das nicht
Thanks for
gemerkt.
your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Scheiße. Okay, aber J2. Wir müssen zu J2. Verstanden. Oh. Findet ihr das alleine? Nee. Hm? So, hat sie links am Anfang schon gesagt. Wäre nett, wenn er es dann alleine findet. Ich hatte schon Angst, dass wir so 1000 Korridore irgendwie durchsuchen müssen. Er hat sich's
As I
gemerkt.
turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
A4, A... Okay. Wir auch hin. Alter, Scheiße. Ist das doch
He
so?
looked blissfully happy, for no apparent reason.
Hello. What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Wie gemein.
Do you know a nurse called Grendel?
Sure I do.
Is she on duty today?
Yeah. End of the corridor, ward J2.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I hadn't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
Ja.
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal knotfoot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Okay.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
The door didn't have a sign or label. It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. To my mind, he looked just plain constipated.
Mm.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me.
True.
I guess the water cooler was for the use of people lost in the corridors. Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
Okay.
The connector in the socket supplied
Okay. Gut, damit könnten wir arbeiten. Hier ist so viel, um weiterzugehen. Ich krieg's kotzen. Er ist dahin. Da hinten bin ich hergekommen. Ah. Okay, das ist sehr nett. Ich hoffe, das passiert die ganze Zeit. Okay, und da kommen wir nur durch. Cool. Okay, und das ist der Ward, um den es ging, ja?
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
Ups.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Warum?
You can tell me how my brother is, can't you?
Of course, monsieur. What is his name?
Jacques Marquet.
Let me see. He's satisfactory.
I was told he was dying.
Well, he is, but the doctor described his condition as satisfactory. That's quite an improvement on yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Verstehe ich.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Wir machen sie richtig sauer.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well,
No, it's okay. Forget it. I didn't really want to use it on her anyway.
Trifft er, ne? Ah, nee,
Does this
war das
gem
nix,
mean
oder?
anything to you?
it's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
Thank you, nurse.
You may come back at visiting time, monsieur.
Thanks. When is that?
The second Tuesday of each month.
Was? What? Nur am zweiten Dienstag einmal im Monat? Kann man die Leute besuchen? Was geht denn hier ab? Okay, cool. Gut, dann haben wir nur quasi das hier, um hier reinzukommen. Ich denke, das erklärt sich von alleine, ne? Wie rum geht er?
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Warum darf ich mich nicht bewegen? What? Was ist das für ein Quatsch? Jetzt habe ich Zeit. Cool. I'm a doctor now.
Dr. Stobart at your service.
Okay, nochmal geht das nicht. Na gut.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's first?
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness. You'll need this, doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Hello, Doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I might not have been a doctor, but I was formulating a diagnosis all the same. This guy was nuts. I know exactly what you mean. It's known
Ja,
in
nee,
the
ist klar.
medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
let's just leave. So, blood pressure.
Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
Okay, wir benutzen es aber auch nicht.
Which bed is Marquet in?
He's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves. Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nah, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
One of your colleagues?
No, he really is a murderer.
I've never seen him before.
Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
Oh, jetzt kann ich mich hier echt bewegen? Eieiei.
It was a device used for measuring people's blood pressure. Now, I was no doctor, but this guy looked dead to me. The poor guy's temperature had been up and down like a white-knuckle ride. No wonder he looked so sick. The graph showed a steady decline in his pulse rate and an increase in his blood pressure. It kind of shook me to see this guy's life reduced to a few jagged lines.
Deep. Okay, aber sonst gibt es hier nur sie und noch diesen Patient. Und hier geht es scheinbar weiter, weil der hat vorhin gescrollt.
His temperature was normal, with little fluctuation either way. Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
Der Monroe? Das ist nicht das, was hier drauf steht. Monroe Gruber von Gruber Electronics oder so?
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man at the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Läuft.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. I'm going to take...
Why?
I'm
Okay.
a doctor.
Ach, da kommt noch was.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor.
A cold...
Really? He's a dead ringer for my bank manager. Of course, Mr. Soames hasn't got a scar, and he doesn't come from the Middle East.
Okay.
His hair's a lot grey, too. Otherwise, it's just like him.
Remarkable. See you later.
Ja. So, wir können rechts weiter, aber quatsch mal noch mit der Nurse.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
Okay.
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why? I'm a doctor.
Zip him.
I thought about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that.
Ja, das macht alles keinen Sinn, ne?
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, doctor.
Ach, Merlin, nicht Monroe. Dieses.
See you later.
Hey, nope, nope.
Doctor?
What is it now, nurse?
Number 2 again. He won't tell me what he wants. He says he'll only talk to a man.
Do I have to? That guy's nuts.
Doctor, I'm surprised at you. There's no way to talk about our clients.
Okay, I'll see him. But I'm telling you, he's a hypochondriac.
Okay.
Hello again.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Doc.
Keine Ahnung, bringt das was, ihre Aufträge anzunehmen oder nicht? Oh ne.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, Doctor.
You should know.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
You want a gem?
Does this gem mean anything to you?
It's beautiful, but...
Ne, das hatten wir schon. Oh, vergiss es.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Komische Interaktion. Irgendwie wirkt das so, als hätte das jetzt mit den Patients und so gar nichts gebracht.
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my blood pressure.
You fucktard. Ich hab's 3 oder 4 Mal versucht und du hast gesagt, why?
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Lassen die mich einfach nicht durch? Ist das das Problem?
Oh, doctor,
What now?
you didn't finish.
Bastard.
Okay,
Lässt aber zu früh los. Ich glaube, das soll sein.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Okay, one last try.
You haven't finished taking my...
Okay. Weird.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my...
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
It's not like that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Der lässt mich immer noch nicht gehen, oder?
You haven't finished taking...
Okay. Okay, verstanden. Ja. Ich rede nochmal mit der Nurse.
Will you keep quiet? Hi. I'm going to take your blood.
Why? I'm a doctor.
Das ist so weird.
See you later.
Ne?
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Do you want this,
Device for measuring blood pressure?
yeah, do you want it back?
No, thank you.
Hä?
Do you recognize this red nose?
Oh dear. I don't think he'll be needing that again.
Who?
Monsieur Boissy, the
So.
comatose clown.
Thank you, nurse.
Au Au revoir, monsieur.
Jetzt bei der Rezeption nochmal was neu machen oder so. Sehr weird. So. Ich hab noch nie versucht, das Ding anzupacken, oder?
I wasn't in the mood for shiny.
Hm. So. Ich kann dir mir erklären, wie das geht.
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Look what Nurse Grendel gave me, sir.
Ah, yes, very good. I'm glad to see you're carrying it with you. It reassures the public to see the medical profession using traditional archaic tools.
So long, Hagen. Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean to get my hands dirty with the nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
So, da ist die arme Sau.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Okay. So, that's what's up. So, that's what's up. Oh, er geht direkt dahin. Cool.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Ich hoffe, das reicht.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Will you keep quiet? Hi, it's me. See you. Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
He sat like a statue of a sack of potatoes, but the cop's eyes were as watchful as a hawk's. I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
You.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
Oh.
How was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid. But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus.
Okay.
They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, Doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
Satan.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks.
Okay, kann ich jetzt aber rein?
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
Okay. Okay, policeman, I will kick the bear in the nut.
Rather you than me, pal.
Okay, aber wir dürfen rein. Oh, Gott sei Dank. Ich so einfach nur vermöbelt worden. Okay, ich kann nicht wieder rausgehen. Interesting. Medical Machine. Er selber. Opfer. Medical Chart. Okay, Medical Chart.
On the top of the chart was his name,
Also was von.
Jacques Marquet. I didn't need to be a doctor to read the graphs. Marquet was dying.
Oh, okay, tatsächlich.
The machine was far too complex for me to understand. I figured Marquet's life depended on those bottles, so I decided not to disturb them.
Okay, let's talk.
Marquet?
Yes, I'm Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lamar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I
Shh,
thought
shh.
you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grand Master. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
What, you have it?
Not yet, but it's been taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
Yes, so.
You know them?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
Is more likely to have followed Osner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of this sword.
Oh.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. Prepare Hagenmeyer for us to hear that.
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Okay, das waren ja mal einige Clues.
And
Was
there
mit der
you
Kamera
are, sir.
macht.
I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr.
Oh.
Braille working here.
He's an imposter. The door's locked. Help me, officer.
He's killing him.
Stand back, monsieur.
Nervig. Oh! Da können wir das ausmachen. Ah,
I found Jacques Marquet.
dead.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Count?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't
Uh.
Khan. He got away, out the window.
Wow. Okay, what can you tell me about that?
Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it? What are you doing with that?
I picked it up in the hospital. It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
No. Have you ever heard of the Hashi Ashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves. Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Okay, das bringt dann immer nichts. I guess. Ne, wir haben nichts Neues.
That's the tripod. I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one? Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, were you referring to Andre?
I'll let you work it out.
Ja, können wir mit dem Museumsheini noch mal quatschen? Oder wir können Rousseau sagen, dass das Dings tot ist. Maybe he knows. Ah, Hospital is gone. Schon lange nicht mehr beim Café, ne? Gucken nochmal, ob irgendwas anders ist. Also nicht lang rumgucken, aber gucken, macht der was Neues?
Hello again. Yes, Inspector.
No.
I have to... Good luck.
Interessant, dass wir hier noch hin können.
The toolbox didn't contain any...
Düt. Scheint gar nichts mehr zu sein. Ich gehe nicht nochmal in die Kanalisation, ich gucke nur hier.
I decided I...
Sehr gut. Ah, Manchmal macht er den Fast Travel und manchmal nicht. Sagen wir ihm erst, dass der Dings tot ist. Ich weiß nicht, was mit meinem Greenscreen-Filter los
Excuse
ist.
me, what do you want now?
Es ist nichts anders.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
What are you trying to say, Stobart?
That the clown is a member of that cult.
I see. And what proof do you have?
Proof? I arrived at my conclusion through logical deduction, and
Pseudo-intellectual people. Leave the investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
Ist jetzt besser? I don't know. Okay, also er hat keinen Bock auf Hashashin.
is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Ja.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Eigentlich habe ich schon den Filter neu gesetzt. Naja, egal. War noch nicht mehr allzu lange.
Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Bin eigentlich eher so auf dem Stand, okay, vielleicht eben. Also wir
Thank
wissen,
you.
durch das Switchen in die alte Grafik auf der World Map, haben wir im ersten Teil, also in der ersten Session gemerkt, dass es noch ganz schön viele Länder zum Bereisen gibt. Ich dachte so, bei der nächsten
What
hören wir dann auf.
now, monsieur?
Was, wir können es ihm nicht sagen? Oh.
So long and
Okay, das war jetzt wenig Infos, außer das Hashashin. Naja. Dann bleibt hier eigentlich nur Mr. Museum, oder? Was haben wir ja auch nicht. Da kommen wir ja gar nicht weiter. Vielleicht ist der Polizist zu langsam weg. Ja. Einmal da gucken. Ist komisch, dass das gibt. Finde ich. So
there
richtig
was no
überflüssig.
obvious way into the building. Through the grimy glass, I could see what they were.
Komisch.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Can you see? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor. But
What?
on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
Kind of.
Forget it. Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
Oh.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legend surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams.
Ah.
He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Okay. That's crazy.
How did the assassins operate?
Well,
As I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassin still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Okay, aber da ist er jetzt nicht superstitious, dass es die noch gibt. Aber bei den Templar, die hält er alle für Nuts, die das glauben. Okay.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Das war's. Er sagt ja nicht.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
Oh.
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. Do you have any use for this, Andre?
Ah, shouldn't think so, Georgie.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
What the fuck? Kann ich mich hier einsperren lassen? Ist das der Clou? So, weil er immer so schön wegrennt.
Don't even think of climbing it. You'll be suffocated.
Na,
I
die
always
Mucke.
wondered how it felt to be a
Die Mucke weist aber darauf hin, dass das passen könnte. Ich hab's nur zum falschen Zeitpunkt gemacht. Move it, man. Move it. Come on. Going.
Do you have a fetish about closet?
Okay, funktioniert nicht. Verstanden.
I just love the smell of...
No, monsieur.
Ja, okay. Okay. Okay, ich hab verstanden.
Okay.
Schade. Ja. Ich guck mal eben, ob wir beim Airport jetzt was Neues haben. Wir hatten ja so ein paar. Nee. Das ist komisch. Kaffee war nichts. Cool. Everything's cool. Cool. Ich gehe noch einmal hier rein. Jetzt haben wir was Neues.
Hello again, officer.
Hello?
Nö.
What do you think of...
Blood?
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No. That would... I might get a reputation for taking...
Ein Shop, seriously. Ja.
I'll see you...
Oui,
Ja. Ups, rausgeklickt. Sorry. So. Geht's ja auch noch nicht weiter. Also entweder hat sich jetzt hier wieder was verändert. Das hatte das Game ja jetzt ein, zwei Mal. Oder wir können mit dem Blood Pressure den Stick abbrechen. Da war ja ein kleiner Riss drin, so war die Aussage. Aber er wollte ja erstmal wissen, wofür das ist. Also ich gehe davon aus, dass es nicht funktioniert. Okay, wir machen es so. Ich gehe jetzt noch einmal zu Nicole. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, was wir jetzt gerade Neues rausgefunden haben, außer so ein bisschen die Story von den Assassins, den Hashashin. Ja, klar, immer drauf. Wenn es nicht weitergeht, will ich was kaputt machen. Wenn die mir jetzt auch nichts sagt, dann gehe ich, glaube ich, erstmal, hören wir auf für diesen Part. Und dann spielen wir morgen weiter. Also Livestream von heute Abend raus.
Hi.
Und dann ziehen wir uns morgen den Rest des Spiels rein, so der Plan.
Hello, Josh.
Okay, ich kann dir was Neues erzählen.
Labino explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy.
Huh. Are you kidding? What?
I have to go.
Okay.
She's so mean. So mean. Ich war ja jetzt schon bei der Polizei, ne? Ich konnte denen auch nicht erzählen, so, ey, die wollen was klauen. Vorsicht. Das ist ja eigentlich das nächste, was ansteht. Irgendwie in den Büschen verstecken? Ne.
A real macho guy.
Das hatten wir schon.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur.
Forget it.
Now, what did I tell you?
Ja.
Was it you can
Not cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Hi Andre.
Kann ich mir den Gem zeigen?
Hello,
Oh, nee, habe ich schon.
Georgie.
Ha. Okay, jetzt bin ich ein bisschen
Thanks for your
überfragt.
help.
You're welcome.
Jetzt bin ich wirklich ein bisschen überfragt. Aber egal, wir beenden es an dieser Stelle. Reicht mir auch jetzt tatsächlich von der Länge her. Also es ist ein geiles Game. Ich will es auch weiterspielen und wir spielen auch Teil 2 in Reforged, da bin ich relativ sicher. Müssen nur warten, bis es rauskommt in Anfang diesen Jahres. Aber also jetzt gerade, und das war im ersten Teil eigentlich auch schon, es ist echt viel Dialog. Also es ist geil. Ich höre mir den voll gerne an. Gute Voicelines. Ich habe auch gelesen, es sind die meisten alten Voicelines nur irgendwie aufgehübscht. Also es ist jetzt nicht irgendwie komplett neu vertont oder so. Finde ich cool. Aber es war schon echt viel. Ich habe vorhin auf die Zeit vom Video geguckt, um zu gucken, wie lange wir schon zocken. Und wir waren halt wirklich fast 1,5 Stunden, nämlich Stunde 20 waren wir im Pub. Wir sind in Irland angekommen, waren auf der Straße, haben mit dem Jungen gequatscht, haben kurz alles angeguckt, da unten 3 Sachen, okay, gibt's nichts, rein im Pub und dann waren wir einfach fast über eine Stunde im Pub. Das ist zu viel. Das ist echt zu viel. Deswegen war es jetzt auch gerade, ich fand so ein bisschen, ich weiß nicht, ob man mir das angemerkt hat, ich fand diese Hospital-Szene mit dem Wischautomaten war noch cool, also mit diesem Wischtypen da, mit seinem Wischgerät. Das war so, okay, ich sehe ein Rätsel, das kriege ich hin, Rätsel gelöst, cool, und dann war, wie lange muss ich jetzt mit A und B quatschen, damit wir es irgendwie hinkriegen. War echt ein bisschen langweilig, aber es ist gerade viel in der Story passiert, so alles cool. Aber vielleicht müssen wir nochmal überlegen, wie es weitergeht. Beim nächsten Mal, vielleicht müssen wir nochmal drüber nachdenken. Können wir das hier noch aufmachen? Fällt mir gerade ein.
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Okay, wir können es auflassen. Mach das direkt aus. Wieder zu. Und vielleicht kommen wir dann in den Sarkophag.
No, monsieur.
Okay, das war der letzte Try. So, wir hören auf für heute. Wie gesagt, ich finde es geil. Wir spielen es auch zu Ende. Und wir werden ziemlich sicher Teil 2 spielen. Aber es ist schon ein Game, was ich finde ein bisschen ermüdet. Nur als wir zocken jetzt fast 4 Stunden. Wenn man einfach nur zuhört und liest. Und wenn man dann lange in so einer Szene ist, keine Ahnung, werde ich selber merke, wie ich ein bisschen müde werde. Aber okay. Das war's für heute. Euch einen, schönen Abend noch. Und wir hören uns morgen. Ich denke relativ früh, morgen früh. Und YouTube, das war Teil 2. Teil 3 kommt. Vielleicht ist der letzte. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lange das Game noch geht. Wir werden sehen. Macht es gut und Baba Hüss.